da li imaš i ostale stavove? No, he does not.
Okay, no, it's really
Not
good.
yet.
Okay. There is one general thing that I want to work, and after this piece I would hope we can take it for the concert. Okay? I can't promise it because it's not in my hands, like how many can play and what. I mean, if I can do that, everyone, it's really good. I hope we can play it in the concert because we will decide this Sunday evening probably. Okay. One thing, left hand really musical, I think really fine, really good intonation, really good left hand. What I miss here, you play most of the time, almost all the time sultasto. You play sultasto, or you play next to it, yeah? But never actually really in the part where the sound would be the best. It's really nice when you play piano or you accompany her, you know, when you this then is good when you are like, yes, piano. The piano sound is very beautiful. But I think you should now start looking for the really forte, healthy violin sound with all the hair and slower speed. Because once you play, you have really beautiful sound, but it's one sound, unfortunately, what you have now. I exaggerate a bit, some color. But when you play here, of course, you need to use lots of speed, what you're doing all the time. And sometimes, it's lots of this kind of sound what comes. It's beautiful sometimes when you do, but for all the time it's too much. Yeah? And of course, if you do it here, it will be like this automatically you stay all the time here. So what I now wish from you is that you learn to use really slow, low speed and the contact as close to the bridge as you can. And like the least speed you can use to play the bow, you really look for it. And the priority should be that you use all the hair and as close to the bridge as possible. So you look for the sound where the ring is biggest but still not scratching of the sound. And then if you look for the slowest speed you can find for this sound. And then of course you have to adjust with the contact mostly with this finger, with the hand. There is this. So can you try for example any scale or any tone once you move? You must try to move from here to here. Use all the hair, all the right, even at the front. Turn at the front, but all the time, all the hair. You look for the sound where the ring is steady. Can you show me once, like any scale or any tone you would play? Maybe the scale first. This is already really good sound, yeah? So why don't you use it in the piece? Really. All the hair, even at the front. Yeah. Now try that the speed is not just, not one impulse, but I want this sound. I don't want any ta or pa, because you are used to playing lots of speed. And now even when you play pa, it's really good. I wish this sound, by the way, in your version, when you have the accents in the piece, you should play pa. Also from the string. Not like you did. Yeah? When you have the pa, pa. Yeah. But now one speed. Slow. All the time. Any part of the bow. So not. No. So slow that you really go into string. Try it. Closer to the bridge. Really look for it. Where is the sound? And slow. 2, 3, 4. Try for something like scale. Play a scale. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you see. And this happens unfortunately a lot when you play the piece. You have a beautiful tonus and phrase, and suddenly you destroy the music or the sound because some technique you suddenly jump or this kind of movements because of the speed. So learn to measure the bow really well. Now you decide you play 4 tones, equal beats, and you use the whole bow. So how does this feel when you're so that this kind of thing doesn't happen. Try one speed. Already they start. Not this, just warm, like you sing, like an airplane with lands on the, you know? Not pa, this is a death, you know? But not quiet, forte. I want hair is missing. Once when 5 are gone, you don't get new hair. And this is really bad for the bow. Also, it's a letter you need. So you go to one. But you start from here. I mean, start where the hair starts. Yes. When we play like, it's better to really. Once you learn to also use this part and the very tip of the bow, then you have everything because you have got arms. Like I always can't use it because I don't have so long arms. So for me, sometimes tip is here, but because you can really go there. So use the whole part of all the bow, all the parts you can control, all the contact points, any speed you can pull now really fast. But now I want that you also learn to really slow. And then the contact latches. And then you have everything. And then you have it, you know? Not just be happy here and close to the bridge. Close to the bridge. And from the front. Yes. Those are in gradually have put in so really the and beautiful tone from the violin, you know? Don't do anything, you don't need to. So just this, yeah? So this feeling to play the frog and then you get, yeah? So try now only all the hair close to the bridge, not too much speed. You can do with fingers. This is different school. If I do nothing like that. Some people do with fingers. It's fine, yeah? But one direction. If you move the thumb, you go as little bit this, yeah? So that it stays. Only direction changes. Nothing else changes. That's it. Frog. And then you get used to it, because now you never really go to the frog. Yeah? So it's good that you and do nothing else than change the direction. I think you do too much. It's perfectly enough, and not too much space. And now try the